What's going on, guys? Sir Nerds a lot here, and today I wanted to take the time to show you how to set up Firebot for Mixer.com. Now, I tried to do a video of this in the past, and I didn't realize that my microphone was muted, so it's literally just video, no audio. Sorry about that. I was kind of rushing that day. I had somewhere to be, and I just couldn't sit down and re-record it. But today, here we are finally doing this, and we'll have some actual audio this time. So get ready, because you are about to learn some things. Alright, so Firebot, as you probably already know, is a bot that can do a great many things. One of these things is control your interactive board on Mixer. This is the main bot that I use for that. I know Scorpbot can do it. I know Soundwave can do it, but Firebot just has what I need and the process in which to do it that I prefer. So let's get started on how to get your stuff to actually show up on your screen. Okay, so when you go in to make sounds and graphic stuff, so let me find one that has a graphic. It tells you right here what you need to do. Okay, so I have my Firebot folder right here. I don't rename it just in case it doesn't connect to this folder, so I just left it what it installed as. You go here, you go to overlay, and then this right here is what you need. So what I do is I just open it, and you see it pulls this up. I just copy this whole thing right here. Okay, just copy that, and then what you're gonna do, let's get back to Firebot. What you're gonna do is, actually let's pull in OBS real quick. Okay, endless windows, I know. You're gonna create a browser source, right? And this is mine right here, and you're just gonna post that link right there, and I would do the size of it the same size as your actual screen, because you'll be able to choose on these separate buttons where on the screen it is. So if you just set it to your resolution that you're actually using, then you'll be good to go. Just click OK, and that's all you have to do for OBS. Alright, so now you need to make sure that your buttons are set up. So that's what we have this open for. So this is the main board that I use right here. Okay, you'll go to build, and you have to number your buttons. Okay, you have to, so when you create a button, let's just go ahead and do this. You name it 10, right? So because I already have 0 through 9, so you name it the number, and then the text here is what people will actually see. So you see on the right here that, you know, we have I am Groot, good plan, all these buttons that I myself have named. So if I do this, let's go boogers, right? And then we'll close this, then I can drag this onto the board. Boom, it says boogers. All right, now obviously we're not gonna really use that. Let's delete that button. And then you'll just click save. Right, so whatever you do here, it will show on what you call it. So you know, that's my code for my board. It'll show it on Firebot, because it'll ask you when you want to add a new board what that code is. So there you go. You put that code in, and it imports all the stuff. Then you'll have this list of stuff. So this will actually be empty. Also, one good thing to note is that the spark cost is determined by this as well. So you want to label it what people are actually going to see, and then give it its spark cost. You do not do that in Firebot. Alright, so let's just get that understanding right now. And of course you can do it for, you know, tablets and phones and whatnot. Okay, I give PC users more stuff and, you know, bigger view. Alright, so let's get back to Firebot. So then all you have to do is edit, and this won't have anything here. You just click add effect. So for me, I have this sound here. Let's listen to what that is. That's the sound that you'll hear during my stream. I'm probably going to make that a little bit louder. And you do have volume control for the sounds, which is really cool. So if I were you, make the sound kind of loud if you're making your own sound. and then lower the volume to a sweet spot of your choice. All right. You can then also do stuff like this, where you have a sound, right? And then you also have an image that shows up, okay? So for that button, we have this. And you see that GIF just popped right up of cheese drinking chocolate milk like a special person. And then you have more intricate buttons like this. So you see it has a sound. Then there's a delay, which you have to manually put in. And this delay is 0.6 seconds. So it does do less than 1 second, which is really, really valuable. I love this feature. It really helps to time the GIFs like you want it. So this button right here,
your mother's butt.
And you see the GIF pop right up when everybody starts getting crazy in the audio, so that it lines up. And then it goes away right when the audio ends. So for that, you have the amount of time right here on the image that it's going to stay up. Now, of course, you choose the size of the image and you choose the position like I was saying earlier. But other than that, it's very simple. What I would do is know the size of the picture, know the dimensions when you put it into Firebot. All right. So one last thing that you can do is you can also put videos, which is one of the most awesome things ever. I know Scorpbot right now cannot do that, and I kind of wish that it could. That way, you know, people can have their all-in-one. But Firebot can do videos, which is awesome. And it is also self-updating, by the way. You see I have an update here. So I have 2 videos, these 2 buttons here, which is why the spark cost is higher. And hopefully the audio doesn't get cut off from this during the YouTube video. But we'll see. So if I click this button, you'll see
Oppan Gangnam Style.
It's just a scene from it's a scene from the video. Now, one grievance I have with this is that in these settings you cannot control the volume of that, and that drives me insane because some of this stuff is super loud and you have to do extra editing to get the volume a little bit lower, but until you run it through your bot, you won't really know exactly how loud it needs to be. So that's one thing that I'm not too fond of with the video thing, but I'm sure that's coming. This update may even have that option. So we'll see. Firebottle is a great dude. The guy that makes this, you need to check him out at mixer.com/Firebottle. Great dude. Great tool he's got here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's super simple. You make your buttons as complicated as you want. You know, like I said, I've got delays on some things with the sound and the image, and you know, you can just do videos if you'd prefer. You know, just little lines from movies or shows or whatever. There's just, you know, there's a lot of possibilities here, and it's great. All right, so one last thing before I forget. If you go up here, you can group your buttons together for different cooldowns. Now, on each button, you have a cooldown that you can put. Well, this right here is going to override that cooldown. Okay, so if you look at mine, these are, let's look at the short ones. So this is just a short cooldown. It's just a 15-second cooldown that I have, right? And what happens is if you push any of the buttons that are in this group on the interactive board, it will shut them all down for 15 seconds. This is just to prevent number 1, spam, and number 2, 2 buttons overlapping. Okay. Now latency can sometimes bypass that, and that's kind of annoying. But that's more of an issue on Mixer's part, and I'm sure it's going to be fixed. I have no doubts with that. I also have this mid, so if If you hit any of these buttons, they'll all be cooling down for 45 seconds, but the shorter buttons will be there for, they'll be available right there. They'll still be able to be pressed. And then this is just the longer buttons that I have. So if we go back, where's the thing? If we go back here, it's these three right here, 6, 7, and 8. Those are my longer buttons. They take more time to play out. So what I've done there is I've just given them a 2-minute cooldown, right? Yes, 120 seconds, 2-minute cooldown, just so that they're not spammed. That's also why they have a higher spark cost, so that people will be more wary of using these buttons. But that's the video. I hope you guys have learned a lot. I hope this has helped you a lot. Be sure to like this video if it's helped you. Comment if you've got some feedback for me on the video. I'd greatly appreciate it, and please make sure to subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time.